Hello everyone, my name's Idiotic Synergy, and I totally didn't forget about this reveal until I was reminded about it, so everyone and their mums have covered this revealed, but Lieutenant Titus from Space Marine 2 has got a model, also known as Captain Titus from Space Marine 1. Yes, he got downgraded, or depromoted, or what? Demoted, not depromoted. Can you tell that's nearly midnight? Yeah, I forgot to cover this, and also there's a new board game called Space Marine the Board Game, which, not to be confused with the other Space Marine board games within Games Workshop, which are Warhammer 40k, Horus Heresy, Kill Team, or Space Hulk. Not to confuse them with Space Marine the Board Game. Space Marine the Board... They could have called it Lieutenant Titus's Tyrannid Adventure of Fun. Just something to branch out other than Space Marine the Board Game, which is a bit of a generic name, but then again, it's based on the video game. So hang on, shouldn't it really be called Space Marine 2, the board game, because it's based on the second game, not the first game? Right, I'm looking too much into it, aren't I? This is Lieutenant Titus. And, ooh, look at him, he looks quite nice, doesn't he? I particularly like his head. Because his head doesn't look awful, unlike... oh, what was her name? I can't remember, but she was a character in a lot of the new Cadia books, and they made her a model. She was a sergeant, and her face just looked horrific. I forgot her name. But I'm glad they didn't butcher Captain Titus's face, because it's quite nice. This is quite a nice Space Marine model. If you're wanting like a really cool looking Space Marine, even hell, it doesn't even need to be in Ultramarine colours. You could probably get away with doing it in Deathwatch colours, and it would look really cool as like a Watch Captain or Watchmaster. I forgot what they're called. But yeah, if you did it in Deathwatch colours, that would look really cool. Deathwatch Lieutenant Titus would look rather nice. But yeah, this model is really nice and looks accurate to the game, so well done, pat on the back, and also is standing on a tactical rock. Though I kind of want to know what his sprue options are, because Captain or Lieutenant Titus has used a lot of guns. It would be really cool if he came with like a Vengeance Launcher, Stalker Bolter, Las Cannon, what other weapons? Melter Gun. You never got a Flamer in the first Space Marine game. You got a heavy, not a heavy stubber, a heavy bolter, plasma pistol, plasma gun, bolt pistol. He has a bolt gun. Just Thunder Hammer. I like the Thunder Hammer. It was such a dumb weapon, but it's so fun to use. But yeah, it would be really nice if, you got this model and it's just a separate box for sprues. That would be perfect, but alas, I don't think that's going to happen. So you can get this guy in the board game, where it has 23 push-fit models, Lieutenant Titus, 20 Termagants, and 2 Ripper Swarms. Very nice indeed. So, yeah, don't worry, there's also a 40-page rule book for this rather simple-looking game. But knowing Games Workshop, this game will be needlessly complicated. Yeah, cool. What else? This game will initially be sold exclusively in Target. That's a weird choice. Why Target? Why not sell it in Games Workshop? I don't know. Why Target? Why? Usually they do, it's in Games Workshop stores exclusively in this and this and this region. Target? I don't know. I'm not American. So, I assume Target's like an Asda, but slightly worse or slightly better. I don't know. I know Target's like a big old shop. That's all I know. But it just seems weird how this game, Space Marine the board game is sold in Target. Why not Games Workshop? Who knows? But yeah, that's all. Oh yeah, if you want my opinion on the Warhammer Skulls, because I don't know, why would you? But Warhammer Skulls was a bit disappointing. Lots of mobile games. Space Marine 2 got a little bit more gameplay and this model. Darktide. If you're a console player and you're still waiting for Darktide, I feel sorry for you because there's no new news on that. Vermintide got an update. I stopped watching, and then someone showed me the Orc Twisted Metal game. Basically, there's an Orc racing game, and it looks quite good. I shit you not, there's now an Orc racing game, which I hope it does well, because having an Orc game, like an Orc racing game's great, but if it's in the style of Carmageddon or Twisted Metal, that would work incredibly well, and then you could have an Orc flying sim. Like a proper, flying sim. Or, what else could you do for Orc? You could literally do anything with Orcs. Orcs that have unlimited potential. But yeah, Warhammer Skulls, it was a bit naff, but then again, it is what it is. Oh yeah, we saw the new top-down Rogue Trader game, though. And if you like RPGs of that nature, you might like that. But, yeah, just Darktide annoyed me because there's still no mention of a solo mode. And also, console players once again being shafted. Which is a shame because, some people pre-ordered that game for consoles or what have you, and they've just been shafted again and again and again. Anyway, I'm going to go, and yeah, see you later. Remember, take care, stay safe, and look after each other. Bye, and see you tomorrow, after I get some sleep.